Hello and welcome to my 11 plus maths problem solving sessions. The question I have today is Tom goes to a theme park. There are 4 activities at the theme park. The table gives information about these activities. So there is penguin feeding, there is jeep safari, there is steam train ride, and there is dolphin show. Now there are these times that have been given. These are the start times, so the activities happen in different times as they do in a park, and we have the time taken for each activity. Okay, now Tom wants to do all the activities, so he arrives at the theme park at 10:20 and he needs to leave by 2:30. Okay, plan a schedule for Tom's visit to the theme park so he can do all the 4 activities. Okay, so he has arrived at the theme park at 10:20. So he wants to do all the 4 activities. So probably the easiest thing to do is to look for the activity that starts first. So if I have arrived at 10:20, I would probably go to penguin feeding because I can't take steam train ride. It's 10:15, so I can't do that. I can't do jeep safari. I can do, but I have to wait. I have to wait much longer for dolphin show. So the first activity I will get if I arrive at 10:20 is penguin feeding. So let me start with penguin feeding and see where we land. So I start with penguin feeding and the start time is 10:45. Okay, so I start at 10:45. It lasts 35 minutes. So this activity will end at, so 35 plus 15 will give me 11 o'clock. 35 minus 15 is 20. So it will be 11:20 when it will end. 11:20, 45, 15. Yeah. So it ends at 11:20. And then what happens is I have to look for what the next activity is. So if it ends at 11:20, my next activity 10:45 is done. Jeep Safari starts at 11. I can't take that because it's already 11:20. 10:15 steam ride, 11:40. So no, I have to wait for that. 11:40 is a dolphin show and 11:40 is also the steam train ride. So before 11:40 there is nothing else. So maybe dolphin show takes 40 minutes. So if I do dolphin show 40 minutes, let's see what happens. Let me do the dolphin show. So let's do the dolphin show. That takes 40 minutes, so that will start at 11:40. So it's plus 40 minutes, so it will be 12:20 when it ends. So 11:40 plus 40 minutes. So that 40 plus 20 is 12 and plus 20 is 12:20. So that's 12:20 will be my dolphin show. So dolphin show ends at 12:20. Once I am at 12:20, so my penguin feeding is done, my dolphin show is done. So because I am at 12:20, I can't really take the jeep safari. The jeep safari, the next one is at 2 o'clock and it lasts for 45 minutes. So I can't do that. And the steam train ride, the next one is at 2 o'clock, so I can't do that. So somehow this is not working. So I have to start with a different set of activities. So this is not going to work for me. So I will, instead of doing this, why don't I have a different way of starting. So instead of starting with penguin feeding, this is not going to work. It's not working. So instead of starting with penguin feeding, why don't I start with a jeep show? The Jeep Safari. The Jeep Safari takes the longest time, 45 minutes. So if I start with Jeep Safari, okay, so that means I arrived at 10:20 and I have to wait. So if I decided to wait, if Tom decides to wait for some time, sorry, so if he decides to wait for some time and he takes the Jeep Safari first, so he takes the Jeep Safari first, then he goes to 11. So the start time is 11 and it takes 45 minutes. So he will definitely finish at 11:45. So once he is at 11:45 and his Jeep Safari is done, then he can, because the next one he can take, he can't do steam train ride next. He can't do dolphin show. The next one is at 1 because 11:40 there's this, both have 11:40 steam train ride and dolphin show, which he will both miss. So his only option is penguin feeding. So he will do penguin feeding next. So if he does penguin feeding next, he can't do 10:45. He will do 12:15. So he does the 12:15 penguin feed, which takes 35 minutes. So he took the 12:15 penguin feed. So this plus 35 minutes. So he will get 12:15 plus 30 is 12:45. So 12:50. So that will be 12:50. So he will go to 12:50. That's how long it's going to take, because that's the finish time. So he finishes the penguin feed at 12:50. Then he has to do either of the two activities, which is dolphin show or steam train ride. So he would go for the dolphin show, I think. He would pick the dolphin show at 1. So if he picks the dolphin show at 1, so dolphin show at 1. So if he picks the dolphin show at 1, it ends at 1:40. So that leaves him plenty of time to pick the steam train ride, which is at 2. So next is the steam train ride, which is at 2 o'clock. So at 14. And that is only a 25-minute thing, finishes at 14:25, which means he can jolly well go home at 2:30. So that's it. I think that is the answer to this question. Go through it. Any problems, leave a comment. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for your time.